and then I went and had a massage, and the guy about broke my neck. So then I spent a whole year at the hospital having injections, and they want to do surgery. So I said, nope, I don't want to do that. So honestly, I just deal with it. And I'm honestly pain. Thank goodness I have a high tolerance to pain.
Right.
For the most part. So I wouldn't even say it's like at a 6 most of the time. So I can manage it most of the time. I don't take anything for it anymore. I'm just like, this is what I've been dealt. This is what I got to deal with. Kind of like a mind over matter thing.
Right.
But it would be nice if we could get it to release, because what happens is I walk around like this.
Right.
Because it gets so tight, and then you have pain in your hips because it's so tight here.
Right. So rotator cuff, and what about the other shoulder? Do you have any issues with that one? None on that side. It's just this side.
It's all stems like the neck injury is here,
Right.
and then the shoulder injury doesn't help. So it's very tight, and so it doesn't ever release. And so what happens is that I have.
That's a huge difference.
Yeah, see the difference? But it comes from compensating all the time with my left hand.
Yeah.
And so then your hip hurts because you've compensated. I do everything with my left hand.
You know, I'll tell you an interesting story real quick before we patch her. The massage therapist I was telling you about, he had a daughter who was going through puberty kind of early, and one of her hips dropped. Right? One of her hips dropped. And when that hip dropped, right, it caused different parts of her back to start kicking in. It caused her lower back, right, on the opposite side of that hip, right, to kick in. So it started overcompensating, right? And so what happened was when it started overcompensating, right, it would get tight over time because it gets worn out, right? So when it gets tight like that, what do you think it's doing to the spine when it does that? It's pulling the spine in that direction, right? So then she started having the first signs of curvature in her back, right, at that young age because of that lower back. And then the middle part of the back kicked in for that lower part, right? And it started getting tight over time because every part's going to get worn out because it's overcompensating, right? So what do you think that happened to the middle part of the back? So now you got the lower part going this way and the upper part going this way and the upper part going this way, and it just continued to do that until the back started to curve, right? Here's what he discovered. When he was able to go in there and release those muscles, right, and start and helping her hip to rise, doing exercises and doing different things to be able to help her hip, you know, get aligned better, and start releasing the back, her back started to come back straight again. If you would have went to the doctor, what's he going to do? He's probably going to stick a rod in your back, right? Because that's what they typically do, right? But that rod in the back is not a good thing. As you all know, as you get older, things deteriorate, right? And it gets worse and worse and worse. So with this particular situation here down this right side, right, I'm going to start here. Okay, I'm going to start here because everything centralizes to that spine, right? Everything goes through the spine. All your nerve endings are shooting up through the spine, right? Up through the neck. So I'm going to start up there and I'm going to work my way down to the shoulder, all right? All right, so I'm going to start with this one, and I'm going to start right here at the hairline. And you tell me, just move around. Just move your head around. Do whatever you need to do to instigate that pain, and you tell me if it comes down.
No, it came down.
Already?
Yeah, my body responds incredibly quick. I don't know why, but even to acupuncture or anything. It's like, oh, I'm alive again.
Go ahead.
So the other thing that happens when you start reducing inflammation, your range of motion starts to get better.
Right.
So when it's really tight, you can't move, right? Because everything's stiff, right? But as soon as you start to release that tension, what happens? Your range of motion starts to come back, right? You start to move more freely.
Now, like here, it seemed released, but then you can feel it as it
Right.
runs down.
We're going to
It's
get to that. We're
running
going to get to
down
that.
my arm. But this feels much better, but now it's like...
Right.
It's,
Right.
Yeah.
Because now, because this part has now been kind of relieved a little bit, now you're feeling it more in other places that you probably wouldn't have felt before, right? Because your focus was in a different area, right? So let me come down to the shoulder right here, and you tell me if you feel any difference. Better here or here?
Better
here.
Better than that, yeah.
Okay, so now I'm gonna come down to this area here. There's a spot right there, okay? You tell me if that's better or worse. You can move your shoulders around too.
It was still better up top.
Still better here.
Yes.
Okay? So I'm finding, hang on, let me try this spot here too. All right? You tell me if that feels any better. Better or worse?
Yes, you just go right around this corner and straight up. It's like right here.
Well, it feels pretty good there too.
Bathroom.
Because that's where the pain went to.
Right. So we're chasing the pain down.
We're chasing the pain down.
We're running it down right now.
Yeah.
So we started here, this was pretty good, right? We moved this way, now we're moving closer to that, where the clavicle bone meets the muscle that in that area, right? So now, what do you feel here? You can move your arms around.
No, it doesn't feel that bad. It feels
Okay.
better than it did when we started, for sure.
Okay. Which one's better, here or here?
I would still say up here.
Still up here, okay? So
At
now,
least more tension.
all right. So now I'm gonna go to the shoulder area, okay? You tell me if you feel any different. And you can move your shoulder too. Move your arm, move your shoulder.
No, it definitely felt better up
All
there.
right, so now this is where it gets to be fun right here. Right here, right? All right, so we got that one there. Now, tan patch, white patch, right? We're gonna go left, right. I wanna try something here. Okay, you can move your shoulder around, move your arms around.
No, that feels pretty good.
All right. So when you say it feels pretty good, what do you? Give me a number on
Like
it.
a 3.
Like a 3.
I mean, you can still feel it.
Right.
In the back side, the front side, no, but the back you can.
Okay. So if I go here and here,
That eliminates it right there.
so it's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone.
Here we go. Right here, it's gone. So we found it.
Yay! Is that not amazing?
That's amazing.
I'm telling you, it
All right.
just blows my mind.
So I'm gonna
That
leave it
can
here.
do that.
It's kind of crazy, huh?
Oh!
Okay. So we had it right here.
Large intestine, small intestine.
See, he has an advantage over me all day because he understands that I've never been trained in any of this, right? I'm doing strictly from intuition. I'm working off of intuition. He's working off of physiology, right? Which is awesome.
Issues going on.
Awesome, man. Awesome.
Taking
Awesome.
and releasing.
Huh?